Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Genevieve. For today's video, we're gonna do a little after the holidays kitchen reset. My kitchen could use all of the reset after hosting Christmas as well as New Year's Eve. We have tons of leftovers. I got rid of some of them, but I need to go through our fridge. I need to clean out our pantry a little bit. You know, during the holidays, if you're hosting, you're just throwing things wherever you can fit them before people come over. So we need to clean out the fridge, organize the pantry. I need to restock some of my canisters, like flour, my coffee canister. I need to put my grinds in there. I need to do the dishes, just give everything a good wipe down, put my coffee maker back where it belongs. I do want to organize my little like baking cooking cabinet area because the function of it right now is just not working well for me for when I'm cooking. So that's a plan as well. I also need to put all my mugs back on my coffee mug rack. I took all of them down for Christmas mugs to go on there. So I'm gonna put all of them back. Really just reset the kitchen for after the holiday season, just to get everything back in working order, feel clean and ready to tackle the new year. So if you guys feel like your kitchen needs a little bit of a reset as well, clean along with me. Hopefully this gives you a little motivation. I know when I need to clean and organize, I love to watch other people on YouTube, so you can clean and organize along with me. So let's get started on this kitchen. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of a mess going on in here. Just things that need to be put away. This is the mug rack. I need to put my mugs back on. Everything needs a good wipe down. There's formula all over the counter and coffee stains from this morning. I want to clean out the fridge. Dinner needs to get put away. I need to pack Nick's lunch for tomorrow. Coffee maker needs to go where it belongs. There's just little odds and ends all over the place. I watered some cuttings. I don't know why I said cutlings. Watered some cuttings from my pothos plant. So I was watering them today. The dishwasher needs to get emptied. I need to refill Maggie's dog food canister, clean this off, refill flour. I want to take everything off of the island here and give it a good wipe down, random laundry. So also, I would really love to just make sense of my pantry a little bit better, put some things away. And last but not least, use my notepad in my iPad. I love to like make my grocery lists on my Good Notes app on my iPad. So that's a plan. I'm going to write down everything, well, not everything, but things that we can use this week in our fridge and freezer and pantry to make some meals out of it instead of going to the grocery store. Trying to use up as much as I can this week. First up, we are emptying the dish drying rack and then the dishwasher. Let me know down below, when you start tackling a kitchen mess, what is the first thing you have to do? I always have to unload the dishwasher first because most of the mess around my kitchen can be cleaned up if the dishwasher is empty and I can load it up again. And just once the dishes are done, I feel like my life is more manageable. I never used to keep a drying rack on the counter, mainly because of aesthetics, and truly it is such a lifesaver for wet dishes coming out of the dishwasher and just having a space to throw dishes that I quickly hand wash. It really is crazy and honestly sad how much I used to sacrifice a functional space so that things would look like Pinterest or a magazine. I'm just glad I don't live to that extent anymore, and I am fine with keeping a drying rack out on the counter like a normal human being. The coffee bar over here gets messy pretty quick because of our formula maker. This is a baby Brezza, and this is a lifesaver for making bottles, but anyway, formula drips all over or the powder gets all over the counter, so this really needed a good cleaning. While I was over here, I decided to refill the Brezza with formula and also prepare the coffee machine for coffee the next morning. And I needed to refill our coffee canister as well, so I'm putting the coffee grinds in this canister. I grabbed all of my ironstone mugs out of the garage to put back on my coffee rack, but I needed Nick's assistance. He is luckily 6'5", so I did not need to bring out the stepladder. In this clip, Nick mouths, "We're fighting," since we were bickering before this clip, and I made him give me a kiss and everything was fine after that. Something that I truly love about Nick and I is trust me, we fight, but really we just bicker and then we are best friends again in 5 minutes after one of us does something stupid to make the other one laugh. And that is something that I truly love about us. we really do make such a good team, and I am so grateful for him. And filming this voiceover right now, I just said to him probably an hour ago when we were sitting on the couch, today is Saturday that I'm filming this voiceover, and I said to him, I just love being with you. Like, just a simple Saturday, I made pizza and homemade bone broth and chicken soup for dinner, and just being with him and our little family, I am just so appreciative, and little things are still so fun after almost 13 years with him. And yeah, I just had to share that. After the coffee bar was clean, I started moving to the right of the kitchen until I got done all of the kitchen countertops. So the fridge was next. I just gave that a really good wipe down, as well as the counter to the right, and then the stove. The stove was filthy after all of our Christmas cooking, so that needed quite a bit of attention. This corner in the kitchen is one of my favorites to decorate, and I am planning on doing a video really soon showing some ways to decorate the corner of your kitchen counter with different items that you can probably find around your house. So I think that will be a really fun video. I'm filming this voiceover on Saturday. I think the video is gonna come out before I post this one, so look out for that video. I've been wanting to get this cabinet organized a little better because it just wasn't functioning well for me. For a while, I had one of those cabinet stair organizing things in here and it was taking up way too much room. So I decided to move that out and keep it pretty simple. These clear glass bowls will be in a video soon. I thrifted them and they were such a score and will be very useful for all of my cooking at home. We purchased this island from Amazon when I was pregnant with Claire and I love it so much. It gives us so much room for functional storage. The 2 baskets on the bottom are from Target and they hold a lot of items that we use on the daily. A pencil case with markers, pens, tape. We have a lint roller in there, a tape measure, just quick things that you always need. It's kind of like a basket junk drawer. And then the one on the right holds mail and all sorts of paperwork, but it just works really well for us because everything is very convenient and all right there. I actually don't even have a room for a junk drawer, so this works perfectly for us. The canisters also hold food that we use on the daily too, like sugar, flour, popcorn kernels. They're not just there for decor, although they do look nice on the island. I love having them under there for easy access. And I also got them from Goodwill, so they were really cheap. If you're looking for this size though, you can find them at Michael's of all places. The last thing I'm doing here is filling up the dog food canister to keep it nice and fresh for my Maggie. I'm filling up my hydro jug because I am so thirsty, and I was very ambitious about also doing the fridge clean out and the pantry organization and organizing the fridge as well for tonight, but Claire had a really hard time going down tonight, which took up like an extra hour that I thought I would have. So we're gonna pick it back up tomorrow, or I might just do like a part 2 to this video, but I think I'm just gonna pick it back up tomorrow and do the fridge and the pantry and make a like meal plan for the next couple of days with the food that we have. So I will check back in with you guys tomorrow. All right, so we picked up on this fridge and pantry organization about 3 days after the kitchen reset video. I tried to do it the next day and things just don't always work out the way you plan, but as long as you accomplish what you set out to accomplish and it gets done, that's all that matters. It doesn't have to be done on specific days or anything like that, which I just keep reminding myself, especially with having such a young baby. We just do things when we can. So I'm just going through the fridge to start out. We had hosted both Christmas and New Year's Eve. Christmas, we had both of our families, my side of the family as well as Nick's side of the family, come over. And then on New Year's, we just had a couple of friends over. There was just like 6 of us total. So just going through and seeing what's expired, if cheeses look bad, things that I know we're not gonna use. We had so many glass containers full of food. Just lots of things needed to get emptied out of the fridge. And Nick decided to bring Claire into the kitchen to visit Mama. Oh my God, I can't even with how big she is getting. She is just so stinking cute. And we were listening to music, so if you see me dancing around, we were having like a little bit of a dance party. I said, we just had so many glass storage containers full of leftovers. Some of these were even before Christmas. The food just accumulates and we intend to eat the leftovers and sometimes it just doesn't work out. I hate throwing food away. It's one of my goals for the new year is to really, really try to consume what we have before we go to the grocery store. Genuinely, that is like one of my huge goals. I want to get down to the bare minimum of food before I go grocery shopping because I feel like we always have stuff in the pantry and the freezer and then I go grocery shopping and we just keep like tacking food on when there were things that we should have used up before I shopped. So here is the pantry. We do not have a Pinterest-worthy pantry by any means. This is just like a normal family pantry, nothing fancy about it, no pretty containers and all of that. That is just so unrealistic to me. But anyway, I'm just going through and putting things where they belong. I lacked storage in here for the longest time, and I bought this 3-drawer container, and I use it for like chips and snacks on the bottom drawer, and then pastas and side dishes on the top 2 drawers, and it works out really well for us. It gave me so much more storage. So a lot of the things on the shelves were able to go into these drawers. So that's what I'm doing here. I should probably vacuum that up, but I just don't feel like it. This is steel cut oats that exploded in my pantry, but real life, I can't clean that up right now. Have a little backstock bin full of baking essentials, and we had some extra from the holidays, so I'm just going through that here. And I'm pointing at this white bin at the top of the shelf, and if you have a space in your pantry to do this, it has been so helpful. I keep a backstock bin for anything up at the top there. If I have an extra thing of oil or an extra thing of bouillon paste or garlic powder, it all just gets thrown up there until I need to replenish it. I check that bin and I pull it out, because sometimes if things are on sale, I will grab multiples. So I just keep a little backstock bin just so all of that is tucked away, and I know we're not using it right now, because all of the stuff that I like to see in the pantry is stuff that I could use right now. And then I like keeping that little backstock bin out of the way on top of the shelf in the pantry. Found a bunch of random candies laying around in the pantry, so I have my little jar here that I just keep all my candies in. I'm just filling that up, and then moving on to the door system. I got this door system at Bed Bath & Beyond when they were still open, and I'm so glad I did. It gave us so much more storage, and I am able to put so much stuff there. So a lot of like seasonings and spices and random condiments and sauces I stick on that, and I just went through that and got rid of things I knew we weren't using, or seasonings that were literally rock solid in the container. Love that.